Turning overseas, President Biden is in Finland this morning, celebrating that country's new membership of the NATO alliance, which might never have happened if Russia had not invaded Ukraine. Now, Mr. Biden's visit follows a NATO summit where leaders welcomed Ukraine's president and promised him more military support. Weijia Jiang is in Helsinki. She's traveling with the president and is here to bring us up to date. Weijia, good morning to you.
Gail, good morning to you and good morning to everybody. Finland here has an over 800-mile border with Russia, and it is Moscow's invasion of Ukraine that has dominated President Biden's meetings all week long. Today, he will meet with Nordic leaders to continue that high-stakes conversation.
We will not waver.
A renewed message of NATO solidarity and support for Ukraine, now more than 500 days into its war with Russia. President Biden denounced Russian President Vladimir Putin in front of a cheering crowd of nearly 10,000 in Vilnius.
When Putin and his craven lust for land and power unleashed his brutal war on Ukraine, he was betting NATO would break apart, but he thought wrong.
Strong words came with strong assurances from the U.S. and other G7 allies, promising Ukrainian President Zelensky long-term security guarantees. Zelensky, in a meeting with President Biden, explained how urgently assistance is needed.
You spend this money for not just for fighting. You spend this money for our lives.
Meantime, at least one person is dead after Russian forces used Iranian-made drones overnight to bomb buildings in Kyiv. Russia is warning the U.S. after its decision to send cluster munitions to Ukraine, a controversial weapon banned by most of the world. The Kremlin also voiced opposition to NATO leaders, opening an eventual path for Ukraine to join the alliance after the war is over.
I hope we finally have put to bed the notion about whether or not Ukraine is welcome in NATO. It's going to happen.
President Biden's trip to Helsinki has a starkly different tone than the last time a U.S. president visited this city. It was back in 2018 that then President Trump seemed to side with Vladimir Putin over the U.S. intelligence community about Russia's meddling in the 2016 presidential election. Tony.
Weijia Jiang in Finland for us. Weijia, thank you very much.